What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? This is Renebean. Welcome to the disaster that is my game room right now. But you know what? This is what a game room looks like when you use the damn thing. Now, it's not always beautiful and pretty like I like to keep it. I mean, things come and go out of here constantly, so it gets destroyed. So that's what we're going to do today, is clean this up. I have got to figure out what to do with this damn Mario Paint box. I tried to put it up here. It refused to stay. We got to get all this stock put on the shelves. This is all games that I get to add to my collection, which I'm very excited for. And guys, I have heard your cries about leaving the pickups out of the Sunday video, and just like I figured, it's half and half. Half people don't watch them, half the people do, and I apologize to everybody who enjoyed watching them. But I tell you what we're going to do. On Sundays, I guess I'm going to make a separate video of just the pickups, because there's people that only like to watch the live footage like me, and there's people that like to watch the pickups. So we'll have two separate videos on Sunday, one after the other. You don't have to watch the pickups if you only watch the Sunday videos. That's perfectly fine. I think that's the best solution. But I will tell you, by judging the analytics of that video, it did phenomenally well, like I thought it would. The retention rate is super high, which is always good. So anyways, don't worry about that, guys. You will have pickups. It will just be on a separate video. A lot of people were concerned about that, and to you guys out there, I'm sorry we didn't have it on this one. I made the change, and the change was for the better. With that said, if you have not entered to win the Nintendo NES giveaway, the link is in the description. Go to Gleam. You got multiple ways to enter. Hell, being subscribed gets you 2 entries. Big bundle, refurbished, bunch of games. That's your chance. The link is in the description. You know what? After we get this done, I'm thinking about taking you guys into my eBay room and just kind of showing some things. I don't think we've been in there in quite some time. What am I doing? I don't even have my display lights on, but God almighty, this room's a disaster. But that's the way it should be when you actually use a game room, which I do. I'll come in here every so often, maybe have a beer or 10, and I'll be playing some craziness. So anyways, guys, the next jump you will see will probably be this room in a lot better condition than it is. We probably won't do anything in the shop today. Honestly, I don't feel like going out to shop today and messing with anything. I got a bunch of consoles that were listed on my cart. Hell, I think I already sold 3 of them. So we're good on that. I got a bunch of other stuff that I can list. Let's get to work. Alright guys, so there wasn't even really I didn't do any damn thing. I went into the living room to get some of the stuff that I need to add. I forgot about this. I'm super excited about adding these. I got all the actual boxes for the Motion Plus controllers, blue, black, and that pink one. Very awesome. And I had this vision. And when I have these visions, it's usually something dramatic. And this is what I'm seeing, guys. I like my Fallout shrine right here. But to keep this room a little bit more retro as what it is, and a lot of the newer stuff is finding its way out into the living room. Hell, we took every bootleg console out. One of these days I need to do like just to show off my bootleg collection, because it's sad, it's huge, it shouldn't be that big. But what I'm gonna do is get rid of all the Fallout stuff. I'm gonna leave the Ouya. God almighty, look at that thing up on a pedestal. It doesn't deserve that. But we're going to take out all the Fallout stuff, and I'm going to put that into the living room. I can make another shrine for that. One of these days, I'll do like a tour of my living room, because it's turning into another game room, just a different caliber. And I think I can put some box stock up there, like that big box Wii, which I am in love with. That thing looks absolutely gorgeous, and it's very minty. I don't think I have anything on this side that needs... Oh, God, my BioShock figures, those got to go out, too. Those are just gorgeous. Look at the Big Daddy and the Songbird. Such a sad death, man. God almighty. My wife got me these. She knows I'm a huge BioShock fan. Those are going to go too. I think we're going to redo this whole top shelf, and it's going to be for the better. I'm kind of excited about it. I think that... Oh, God, I don't know. If I do all that, I got to think about time here, because I need to get some of this shit put up too. Let's see where we get. Alright, guys. Obviously, it looks a lot better in here, but I will say that I was lazy. I just put this stuff over here. I'll deal with that when that problem gets sky high like it usually does, and then I cuss myself because I gotta spend 3 hours putting all that shit on the shelf. But I got a lot of stuff to list today and get done. I got a whole bunch. I gotta edit this video, so you know, we'll go to the eBay room here in a second and just kind of show you how it looks. It just looks a lot better over here. I'm telling you, I cannot recommend this thing enough. Now, I'm sure not everybody has access to this or can get one, but this damn thing, if you don't know, I picked this up in a Macari deal. It was a real fucky situation. I'm sure a lot of you remember that. But God almighty, to play games on the TurboGrafx with this thing is pretty damn awesome. I've always kind of had this idea to set the tripod up behind me, kind of like when you see me do like bootleg reviews, and just play some games, man. Just dick off with it, maybe like a little 15-20 minute episode, I don't know. Just kind of something that I threw around in my head, playing things like this. Like I'm playing Splatterhouse with this stick. Listen to this, listen to this. Oh my God, I love that. That just sounds so good. And it feels good, it's responsive, and it works very damn well. I need to play this game. I picked this one up recently. I have not tried it yet. I kind of like to leave things out. I have played this. This is ass. But I picked that one up in a Macari deal as well. I got that like free, basically. As you can see, you know, I play this stuff. I mean, this stuff's always out and about. I mean, I don't know what I got over here now. I'm sure I got... Yeah, played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out a few nights ago. I was able to beat that game as a kid. I cannot beat this game as an adult, and it pisses me off. I gotta practice up. But that's what I do. I come in here, I play this stuff, and it gets random, and it's thrown everywhere in 64 games until I clean all that up. But you know, you don't want to have just a shrine of all this wonderful stuff in here and not use it. It's a shame. A lot of people ask me, do you actually play these games? And it's a loaded question to me, because yes, I do. But I don't get to play them as much as I would like, because obviously I got a whole bunch on my plate. I got to always do something, and sometimes I do get to make some time. Like I said, come in here with a beer or 10 and just relax for a few hours and play some games, which is nice. And I got to be selective on what I play. I can't play, you know, games that are going to require 50 hours. I do, but I got to be very selective. If I just had a list of games that I wanted to do like that, I would never have time for anything. Like the next game that I'm actually thinking about today, going out and picking up, is God of War. That game just looks phenomenal. I am in love with the God of War series. Everybody knows that I favor Xbox over PlayStation, but God of War, that is something that they definitely got that I'm in love with. And that new one just looks absolutely beautiful and insane. And I'm ready to dust off that PlayStation 4 and actually use it. But, oh, what the hell am I even doing? I didn't even show this shit. Look at this. So I took all the Fallout stuff, and yes, it can be considered retro, you know, especially like Fallout 1 and 2 on PC, but the whole Pip-Boy, I just took it out. It's going to be in the living room. I'll display that somewhere else. This is all temporary. I am glad I was able to get that Mario paint off the floor and up. This box is amazing. This thing just looks so good. Look at Luigi's dumbass. It would be awesome if he was doing the death stare at Mario. I think that would just be beautiful. I'm missing a few boxes now to have the complete set of the Motion Plus controllers, but... actually, believe it or not, I only got the black and the blue. I sold the pink, or I got it listed. These are all empty boxes because we actually used the controllers in the other room whenever I got friends over. And I left the BioShock figures because I didn't have a need to take them out yet. I'm sure I will. I do got to condense all this Atari stuff because I got Atari stuff here and over there. So we got to fix that up. God almighty, look at the N64 games. It just looks so good now to have all this box stock of SNES and NES and 64 stuff. I'm glad I made that decision to kind of consolidate the Atari collection. I'm very happy about that. It looks a lot better. So anyways, guys, I'm happy about this. Let's go into the eBay room, and I'm just going to kind of show you around, just kind of give you, I don't know if I've ever done that before, especially with the new room, and just kind of give you an idea of what I do typically after I make a video. So let's go do that. Alright guys, so this is it. This is the eBay room. Do not mind the clutter. Anybody who resells knows exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to a room like this. So I honestly don't know where to begin. This whole area right here is stuff that needs to be listed. I mean, that's what it is. You accumulate stuff that needs to be listed, and it piles up, and you kind of get selective on what you want to list, because some things are a pain in the ass to list. I hate listing clothing, because when I do, I got this what is it, like a veil. We set it up. I actually got mannequins, a guy and a girl mannequin. I'll set them up, dress them, throw our lights on them, and then, you know, put the measurements and all that. We even got the ironing board back here, you know, if we got some real high-end clothing. It's a big market in clothing. A lot of people don't realize that. You know, one of my favorite things to do in a Goodwill is they sell, you know, at my Goodwill, they have graphic t-shirts for $1.50. I find band shirts in them all the time. Those are really easy $15, $20 flips. And the good thing about it is you can get some that are, you know, actual vintage, like Metallica and whatnot. God almighty, I think we sold some for like 40, 50 bucks. This rack right here is stuff that I'm going to get listed today. It's usually easy stuff, quick flip. They'll go real fast. I didn't realize 6-switch Sega Genesis controllers are selling for as much as they are. They're like 18 bucks. I'll undercut it. I got 3 or 4 of them up here. Get those gone quick because I like to move the stuff. You know, I don't like it to sit. I like to get stuff gone. That's why you see a lot of clothing. See, back here is just more stuff, more stock that I need to go through listing. I keep my post office boxes down here. You know, that way whenever I get done with packages, if I have a scheduled pickup, I'll set it out, and if not, I'll load it up and go. But we just got, you know, just your basic resale stuff like these chucks up here. What are these, chucks or vans? I don't know. What do we pay for these? 75 cents. Those will clean up good. Vera Bradley purses. My God, that stuff goes. But just crazy stuff. You know, one of the biggest selling items that I like to sell, believe it or not, is scrubs. Like Grey's Anatomy scrubs, dear God. Because, see, people don't realize this is the life of a game hunter collector. But God damn it, to do what I do, I got to sell everything. Anything that I can turn a profit on. That's exactly how it goes. So what we got on today's agenda, I sold one of these. This came with that TRS 80 lot. I already sold one. I was going to keep this one and bundle it with the controller, but since I sold the last one for 30, I'm going to do the same with this. What else? I have no Haynes manuals. God almighty, those things go quick. Just some random games. I'll usually have this stacked with games, or if I get ballsy one day, I'll do the shoes, or I'll do purses, or I'll do clothing. Clothing's got to be a day where I'm really into it, because that's one of my most pain in the ass things to do. I've always wanted a billboard whenever I actually had an office, and now that I do, I got one. God, the damn taxes. I got to get those taken care of. No problems with it. I just got to catch up quarterly. Now I just put, you know, like supplies needed, more cowbell. If you don't have that, problems can arise. That's really about it, guys. I mean, you got the basic computer. I was drinking this thing last night. What the hell is it? Some wheat beer Miss Renebean had, and I took it from her. It's not great. I'm not a big wheat beer fan. I don't know. You put it in the oven, you got a damn loaf of bread. Basic computer is my big ass cat. That, believe it or not, that was like 2-3 years ago. That cat's huge now. Basic supplies. Everybody's got their own supply corner. This stuff is constantly refilled, constantly changing. I cannot brag enough about padded flat rate envelopes. Come on, $7.25 to ship whatever you can shove in that thing as long as it's safely shipped. It's the way to go. Gotta have your tape guns. eBay always offers promotions that you can get coupons, and I usually get their tape. Their tape is actually very high quality. The only downside is it just says eBay on it. Got another light up here. This is where I do all my picture taking on this island. We keep, I don't know, basic supplies in here. And then I have this other light. Move my damn chair. I have one of these drop lights, and I use this thing whenever, like, because I can use my phone, take one picture, and then hold this, as well as use the other set of lights that I got over there, because lighting's important. But when you're listing quick, I mean, that's all it takes, because you got to keep in mind, if I took a game, let's say Wild Arms, for example, I put this in the PlayStation, it loaded up, all I got to do is open this thing whenever I list it. I'm very simplistic about it, because speed is everything. Of course, I'll clean that up. There's my picture, test it. I can get that thing going quick, list it real fast. We got the roll. You gotta have rolls of bubble wrap. I keep spares in the back. I actually got more than that, but I can't fit everything in this room, like boxes for post office supplies, all that. This is just some listed stuff. This is actually the only listed items that we got in here, is just, you know, some higher end clothing. I got where people would have a kitchen, I have rows of inventory, because we don't need a kitchen, so we use that for what we use for all our inventory. One day I might show you all that, to where just the shelves is how I got everything listed. Mannequins, that's really it, guys. We got my beta. This is just one of the tanks. Don't mind the algae. He has no Plico in there. We did at one point, maybe he killed it. I don't think he did. His name's Barnacle. He's a good guy. He you know, he's in here. I'm listing. He's swimming. That's about it. He'll lay on his leaf. But I got 2 other aquariums in the living room, 55 and a 65, filled with actual fish. A lot of people say, you know, you can't have a beta in a tank that small. Bullshit. He's a king, man. He gets a 10-gallon tank to himself, because it breaks my heart going into like PetSmart or Petco, wherever it is, and seeing those little betas in those little cups, man. Half of them are dead. I don't know. It's just sad. I want to buy them all every time I'm there. We got the workplace harassment. I got little signs everywhere. Like, just, I have no idea why. I remember when the eclipse happened and people were trying to flip. I got these things for free at a gas station. I put that up there just to remind me how damn stupid people are. They were trying to flip these things for like 50 to 100 bucks locally, and I just thought that was a trip. I have no idea what other signs I got in here, if I have any. I don't know. I think that's it. I'm rambling enough. I know this is going to be a shorter episode of the vlog, and not so much game related, because I did kind of want to show you guys in here. A lot of people asked to see it. The way that I use my system, this is stuff that needs to be listed. Once it's listed, it's divided on where it's going to go inventory-wise in the actual room, cleaning supplies. These are 2 consoles that I've already sold. I sold that on Mercari, because keep in mind I sell what Mercari, Let Go, OfferUp, Facebook, Amazon, eBay, everywhere. So eBay's not all of it. Thermal printer, and then when packages are done, ready to go, they go down there. And that's really it. Boxes everywhere. We got a trash can and a terrible computer. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'm just rambling. But like I said, I didn't want to get out to the shop today and do any work out there. I got enough stuff I need to get done in here and get this stuff moving. Anyways, guys, I hope you all take care and enjoy the rest of your day.